Hello everybody, we're doing it once more. A very small acrylic painting, probably a landscape. I haven't really thought it through what I'm going to paint yet. That's okay. Life is a mystery after all. The future is imaginary. What I'm mixing up right now is I had some old colors on the palette. There's some blue, lots of rose in there. It's a very pinkish, purplish kind of color. I'm just going to go straight through the middle. Boom. Let those colors fall off, but after that, I'm going to grab some blending medium and some white, just leave them on the brush. Just going to smear them all out. Something like that. Very hazy looking colors. Add in some more white towards the bottom. Something like that. Cool. And we're going to let those old colors mix and mingle over on the canvas. We're going to have a little bit of texture in there too. That's okay. That is totally cool. So, happy to be back doing the painting videos. I've been doing lots of music lately. 2020, I lost my job thanks to COVID. I lost my entire lifestyle thanks to COVID, actually. Not that I got sick, it's just that I was working in tourism, working in ski fields, and not many ski fields are open, let alone not many borders are open for me to actually go to them, because I live in the Netherlands now. I am from the Netherlands. We do not have any mountains or snow. Oh, we got snow a couple weeks ago, but we definitely don't have mountains. So I made a record. I've always been a musician, and I made a very fierce, feisty rock and roll record of the punk rock variety. It was a lot of fun to make, but also a lot of hard work. Slowly but surely, it is coming out on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music, and you probably, if you're following the channel, if you're subscribed to the channel, you would have seen the lyric videos come around every now and then. Been working hard on those, using old artwork that I had lying around, but I'm very proud of how that album turned out. It's probably my most ambitious work yet. Put a lot of time and effort into it, the help of friends, but mostly alone. And yeah, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Go check it out. I'll put a link up in the description. And you can tell me what you think of that. If you want to. You don't have to. But I'd be pretty thrilled if people would maybe give it a listen every now and then. If you're into the rock and roll variety. Oh yeah, we're painting. What am I actually doing? I got one dirty brush going. I got some dirty colors going. It's a very hazy looking blues. And I wanted this centerpiece to be kind of like a hazy looking lit up part. And then towards the sides here, we can definitely add in a couple of hints of these rolling hills or trees. They could be a little bit darker. And I'm just flicking this brush up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And it creates this kind of leafy, tree-like texture. It's just some blue and some rose here. And they are bouncing back and forth. And this is going to be a landscape, but a little bit more of the abstract variety, which can also be cool, like a fantasy landscape. Just got to make sure the brush stays very chiseled and very sharp, so you can layer these pine trees in with a very sharp tip. And I keep mixing up my color constantly, adding a bit more blue, put in some trees, and then add in a bit more of the rose, put in some trees. Those little variations are really going to make your painting come to life, because every tree can be similar, but they all have their own color. And we're slowly getting darker and darker as we get to the bottom, towards the viewer here. Look at that. Those are some dark trees. Boom. Check it out. I like this texture of all these peaks just lined up one after another. Maybe we can even grab a very thin brush. Just go into some white here. Maybe we can even just drop in a little line every now and then. Give the indication that they are separate. Maybe there's a little bit of haze or a little bit of fog every now and then, setting these apart. Create a little bit of distance, you know. Would you look at that? That looks cool. Now, could already call it finished, to be honest, like a very abstract landscape. But, you know me, I like painting mountains. Should we paint a mountain? Should we do a big cloud or something? What's it going to be? Maybe we can do both. Just going to grab some white, roll it through the blending medium. And our big cloud is going to be right there. Smearing it through whatever we put on before. And then our mountain is going to be right below that, because this cloud, he's been traveling a long time. This cloud has been traveling up that mountain to get to the top. That mountain lives right there. It's a very ominous looking mountain right here. I want to keep some of that texture going, but I also don't want to kill this haze that's in the middle, because that's really what gives this painting a little bit of distance. So I'm not going to go too nuts with that. What I am going to do, though, is grab some rose, some blue, some white, mix it up, mix it together. Give a little bit of highlight here and there. Into some pure white. Just some very, very sharp streaks here, diagonally. Give the indication that this mountain is fierce and sharp and most of all far away. Can have that come right through here. I think that's a nice breakup right there. Into some of this dark color. Yeah. It's kind of like as if these clouds are climbing up this mountain, and every now and then they get broken up by the lay of the land. Would you look at that? Big old chasms. You call them chasms? Separating one hill from the next. That looks cool. Very happy with that. And I'm just going to dip into some pure white again. Just going to give this cloud a little bit of a fluff up top. Make it stand out just a smidge more. Tiny little circles with this tiny brush. Boom. Some there too, because why not? And there you have it. That's going to be our painting for another episode. Hope you all had fun. I like it when things come together like this. I didn't plan anything. Just kind of rolled out the brush. It's Thursday, 11 past 5 in the afternoon. I'm going to call it quits. I hope you do too. You've worked hard enough. I've worked hard enough. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and then you can go and have the rest of the day off, if of what I'm concerned. but who am I to say that? Thank you all for watching, though. Catch you on the next episode. You.